Hello, Smashers.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. Hi, Smashers.
Hello, Smashers.
What's going on,
This
Smashers?
is your this is your daily smash for Monday, April 8th, 2024. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
We're back together again.
Yay! We went to go work out, so we're a little sweat.
We decided to just jump right in and do this. We discovered that we're both out of shape. Woefully out of shape.
Wow. It was like, I haven't worked out maybe, 3-4 weeks? Like, really? Like, hard? Like,
Me too.
like, I mean, crazy,
Yeah.
right?
It's Solar Eclipse Day. We're going to talk about that
Oh,
in a
shoot.
minute.
We got to go get our things. We got to go right now.
Okay, we're going to go. Sorry about Friday. I hope you missed us. If you did, great. If you didn't, sad face. I mean, it was just a lot. Well, I was traveling back from New York, and she was on her way back from London, and it was just too much. Anyway, we're back, and we're in the same place, and we're going to be in the same place for at least a couple of weeks. Kelly's going to talk about her trip, some trip highlights, Paris and London. I'll tell you a little bit about New York. I left right before the earthquake.
I cannot believe there was even earthquakes there. Is there like a fault line? Like, I've never heard of that before. Have you ever felt you've lived in the Northeast for quite some time?
I've never felt an earthquake there. There was an earthquake that shook 1211 where I used to work on 6th Avenue, Fox News headquarters, but I didn't feel it.
Oh.
But whatever, I got out of town. But they closed the Holland Tunnel for a while. They closed the ground stop at the airports. I'm so glad I missed that. And then someone said, did you see that lightning hit the Lady Liberty, the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah.
Did you see the picture?
Oh my gosh. My friend Jack Morgan's mom
Yeah.
has one of those lightning rod companies.
Oh, she has a company.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
for things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, some freaky stuff is going on. Like Christine, our Patreon, we had a Zoom call.
Yeah.
She's she was going down the list, and I was like, this is scary stuff that's happening.
The earthquake, the lightning strike, the solar eclipse. By the way, it could turn you into a zombie. I don't know if you heard about that.
There's a bunch of zombies already out there, okay? Voting.
Where's your thing?
For the wrong thing.
So, your trip.
Oh my God. I had the best trip, you guys. Like, the best trip. I just got off the phone with my friend Jennifer Davis. Her cousin is Jason from the Oppenheimer, the Selling LA guy. She was filming with him the other day, and she felt one of my camera guys, Pablo, when I was on TV, is doing Selling Sunset or Selling LA or Selling OC or whatever it is. But she was telling me all the stuff, the logistics to do to get Julie into that American university is quite overwhelming.
There's a visa requirement, I believe.
And then they're just to get that student housing is crazy. There's a lot to do, and you're gonna have to help me, mister.
I'm not busy enough. I have plenty of time. I'll always have time for you and Jolie and making that happen. And I'm glad that you guys had that trip. So she really liked the University of Paris?
Well, yeah. And then she met this boy named Brooks. Mm-hmm. And his parents are rad. And they moved to Paris. His dad's a cybersecurity. They have 4 kids. I I met so many cool parents.
Yeah.
Julie met a girl from school that she didn't know her that well. There's a lot of kids at Mater Dei.
So a girl from Mater Dei who's going to go to AU.
Well, she just went to go check it out. But yeah, a lot of Southern California kids. They said there is 4 Southern California kids to 1 kid in New York.
Is that right?
Isn't that crazy?
And it's a lot easier to get there from New York than LA.
I know.
We can fly direct, so we can go to Paris.
I really, really like the school.
And
then I asked about the Trojan transfer, because a lot of the kids from here go to
USC.
To USC from it's called the Trojan transfer. It's like some.
I get it. Trojan transfer.
The parents were like, "I'm so glad that you asked that question." It was fun, and then we had some great time. I had so much fun, and then we went to London, and that was great fun. I saw my friend, the Traveling Gays. They're awesome. he just sent me a photo of all of us.
Yeah. I have a comment in here about them. I'll
yeah.
read it real quick from a reality TV lover.
Okay.
Those twins are the cutest. What sweet little angels. You were saying how well behaved they were.
I've never seen babies. Julie's like, I've never seen a baby. Two of them. So happy.
Yeah.
Laughing. Didn't hear babies at that age cry all the time.
10 months, you said, right?
Yeah. I've never seen, they were like, they fell asleep right away when we were strolling them. They were eating pizza. It was fabulous.
Pizza. And Kelly, parents do baby-led weaning now. What is that? These kids eat everything at an early age now. It's so crazy to me. We didn't do it that way with our kids, but it seems to be working for these kids now to live in there. Because remember, I was like, pizza.
Yeah.
And then, this is about something else.
Hope you have all had the best time with Julie abroad. Okay.
In 2309, I wish I met you in London. What floor is the Harrods sale on? I went there recently, didn't see that 80% off
It
sale.
was a room. Okay, listen, I don't know how I found this room. I couldn't get back to find the room after I went to the bathroom. I don't even remember what floor it was on.
Really?
But I had to go to the restroom.
It was a secret room.
It's like a secret room, and it says seasonal, and they had the best. I wanted to go back and get more. I didn't have time.
Oh, that's too bad.
I was like, it was amazing.
But you did get some
I
good
asked
stuff,
Julie,
right?
what floor was she? Was like, I have no idea. Because it was like, there's like 10 floors.
Yeah.
I got fabulous stuff.
Jay Goldfarb said, just wanted you to know today's show was my all-time favorite. Kelly in London, Rick, New York, fun conversation, seeing how much you miss each other. Great show. Thank you for that.
Oh, that's so nice.
I was saying to our patrons that the views were down last week. Not a lot, but slightly, and I thought maybe it was because of the split screen situation and the fact that we had to do it via Zoom. And someone said, no, it's probably just...
They liked it. All our patrons said they liked it.
Well, I'm curious what you Smashers think overall about the split screen experience. It was Easter week, so maybe that's why the views were down. People were on vacation.
I think the highlight of my trip was in London. Seeing Zanny, our patron, was in Damien. Hi, Damien. Was the highlight of my trip in London. And seeing the traveling gays and the kids, because I've been friends with them for over 10 years. That was so much fun, and just taking Julie to. And then another highlight was going to Selfridges and seeing the Psychic Sisters.
Oh yeah.
And like these, you guys have to follow these girls, like Kid Cudi. Julie was doing something with Kylie Jenner's like clothing line. And she was like, yeah, Kylie Jenner just flew me out. I think it was Jane.
Oh, which one it was?
Yeah, the Psychic Sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, Jane Wallace.
Jane Wallace Kylie flew her to California?
Kylie Jenner flew her to California to do some kind of event. Can you imagine? This chick was so unbelievable. She had me crying, and I don't think I ever believe in like psychics because my grandma always told me you should never go to one because they're against our religion. Oh, but
well, more on the psychic on the Rick and Kelly show on Patreon.
It was so good.
She went into detail on it, pretty good detail on that whole experience.
Yeah.
I went to New York after Kelly left town so I could get our house in shape in West Hampton. It's going to go on the market in the next week or two.
I had a dream last night not to sell it.
Well,
I had a dream not to sell it because we have a year here. We have a house in the desert, and then in the desert we can move out there in the summertime and travel back and forth to Europe. If you're right in New York, it's easy to get to London.
Yeah.
Or Paris.
Uh-huh.
Or Italy. What do you guys think we should do?
It's a good dilemma to have. I think we wait and see.
Because that house is almost paid off.
I think we wait and see if we get the right offer. If we get the right offer, that'll help make our decision a little bit easier.
I think we should have went high.
You think we should have what?
I don't think we should sell it for a low ball.
Well, I'm not going to take a low ball. Just FYI.
No one likes a low ball.
You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you may have already seen the solar eclipse when you're watching this, or you're getting ready to watch it, and you may know that there is a path that it's taking. That if you're along the path, you have maximum exposure to the eclipse. We're only going to get a partial eclipse here in Newport Beach, but if you're in Mexico, like Sinaloa, Mexico, Mazatlan.
Dude, I did. So I was 19 years old. My friend Kelly Schultz and Elaine, they were my college roommates. We did college tours, if anybody knows what that is. And we all went to Mazatlan.
Yeah.
At 19, because you could drink, right?
Yeah.
And we had the best time doing that college tours.
I'd be nervous about you going there now.
To Mazatlan?
Yeah. Sinaloa is supposedly, there's a lot of drug gang activity there.
Oh, yeah?
Cartel stuff.
Well, and there isn't here in the, South Central LA?
Austin, Dallas are great spots to watch. Indianapolis, and then up in Maine. There are places in Maine that are just... Anyway, good luck out there. Be careful. You can't stare at it. You need special glasses. We're going to go get ours.
We went to the grocery store just after our workout.
I forgot to look. Yeah, I forgot to look.
Well, I went to go get sweet potatoes. So we go. I'm like, okay, after we work out, because I want to go. I'm eating healthy now. That's it. After my trip in London, I just had a glass of wine from Ilia Wine. So get yours from Ilia Wine, because we had some from the weekend. This is all I have. I go, sweet potatoes are good for you. So we go to the grocery store, and I see yams. And I'm like, what's the difference between a sweet potato and a yam?
And the guy who worked there was
and the
just
guy
like,
that worked there goes, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it's not. Because I don't like yams. I know it sounds weird, but I don't.
I'm surprised to hear that.
And I go, there's not a difference. So I asked Siri, what's the difference between a yam and a sweet potato? Mm-hmm. And what is the difference?
The skin tone was different. One's a little sweeter than the other, I think.
Yeah.
There were three. I think there were like three
one's
things.
light flesh color.
Yeah, yeah.
And the other one's darker in color, and
yeah.
one's like sweeter. And I found it. I found the sweet potato. So there is a difference between a sweet potato and a yam.
They are the oddest looking things, just the way the shapes that they take, and they're all different.
So
Weird.
I'm making salmon and sweet potatoes, and then I'm roasting asparagus, red pepper, and onion.
You're amazing. I mean, you got up early, like 6 o'clock this morning, because I know you're still jet lagged. And I wake up and there's chicken soup. She made soup. I'm like, wait, soup for breakfast? Okay. It was awesome.
No,
I could have just eaten that.
I made that roasted tomato red pepper soup that I made on the Patreon.
Yeah.
But I wanted it, and I had bought a whole chicken at Trader Joe's, and I just boiled the chicken so I could put the chicken, because I felt like it needed
some protein,
protein, yeah.
Well, then
I'm starting to protein it up.
Well, you also made that dip. Do we still have more of that dip? That was really good.
Oh yeah, I should make that for Cooking with Kelly. So
yes.
It's kind of easy. You just get cottage cheese, that taco seasoning from Trader Joe's, green
onions,
peppers. Yeah, green onions too. Just sprinkle on the top. You blend it in my NutriBullet. Made a whole dip out of it, and I sprinkled.
You put a bunch of veggies in there, right? Or no? Oh no, not in the dip.
No, I made it high protein.
That will be coming up on the Rick and Kelly show as well. I want to let you guys know. This is a commercial break. We just reduced the price of pickleballs because I'm going to get rid of them. This is a clearance sale, okay? So you can get 3 boxes for $10, or you can get 10 boxes for $25.
We want to get rid of them. I want to save them because we have our pickleball.
Well, we're going to save enough that we'll always have pickleballs to play with, but we have a couple more bags full to get rid of. So these are good pickleballs. These are outdoor 40-hole balls. We were selling these for $10 a box. Now we're selling them at cost. Below cost. So
no, below cost.
It's below cost. You're going to get 10 boxes in a box for $25 plus shipping. So go to rickkellyshow.com and load up on your pickleballs and have some fun out on the court. This has been so nice having you home, I have to say. Like taking that bike ride with you on Saturday to the beach.
I did not.
Fish.
I got a little bit of jet lag, and I'm like, oh, I want to just stay home and cuddle in my blanket that Mary McDonald made me.
Oh, yeah.
And it smells so fresh. She said she put Gain, and then she put these Downy beads. I had no idea about I'm buying those Downy beads. This stuff smells delightful, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's a great. I mean, it's comfy. It's
how-
soft.
Look how beautiful.
She made us 4 of these. Mary,
She
thank
made
you
one
so
for my
much.
mom too. I got to give
So
one to my
nice.
mom.
Yeah.
But look at this. I had to ask my mom which one she wants. I have that blue. I mean, this, I fell asleep. Julie put one on her bed.
Yep. So nice. Really appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Mary McDonald.
Before
What
she
a
came
craft to learn how to make this. I mean, this
Yeah.
thing is jumbo sized.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and look at this. Like, I
soft.
want to learn how to make this.
I wish you would.
We should all take a class.
I want you to knit me some socks.
I mean, this is so, like, I mean, it's so neat. I love this. This has been, I really want to do something nice for her.
So
gotta
we're
ship
going
it.
to. We're absolutely going to do that. I have to tell a quick funny story. You know, we bought a washer dryer. If you've been watching the show, you know we went through. I bought and returned. I bought and canceled 3 washer dryer orders in like 3 days. We kept changing and changing, and finally we settled on the best LG that Best Buy had. But they only had one in white and one in black because they were out of stock on one or the other. And eventually, we just got a white and black washer and dryer. And I asked the guy who delivered it, and he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Has anyone ever done it?" He goes, "No." And in the end,
I
I
thought maybe it might kind of be cool to like shake it up, but then we got a lot of messages from you guys saying, "Yeah, we have those because one broke down and I got another one from somewhere else."
yeah, or they inherited one or whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nobody buys one of each. Everyone buys 2 white or 2 black.
Or 2 gray.
Or gray. That's it. People don't buy 1 white, 1 black. That just doesn't happen. Based on our experiences.
Well, from them telling us.
And from the delivery guy said
Yeah.
he's delivering for 7 years. You know, hundreds of washer dryers a year. Never had that happen before. So I call because in the end, we're still not happy with them, okay? So we're going to upgrade, and thank you to all of you who recommended the Speed Queen, because that apparently is the cream of the crop.
Rick goes, "These aren't really that pretty." I'm like, "I don't care. I'm done with these."
That's what's in the laundromats, apparently, are
I
the
had to
Speed
like,
Queens.
and I did the energy saver because I asked you, I
Yeah.
took it off.
At least we figured out that it is drying now, right?
Not as well though. Like that, I just got some new sheets.
Yeah.
And
It still didn't do it?
No.
You know you still have to take it off every time. Do you know that?
no,
It'll
it didn't
automatically
come
go
out.
back to Energy Saver. Anyway, we're getting rid of them. So I call Best Buy, and I said, "Yeah, I just want to inquire about
A lady.
Yeah, this woman at Best Buy answered my call, and I said, "Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I could still return this washer dryer, and we're within the 60-day window because I am a what do you call it?
Geek. You're a geek.
I'm not a. There was another name for it, like a.
You're a member of the Geek Squad.
I belong to the Geek Squad.
I'm a geek.
And I said, "Do you see our order there?" And she goes, "Yeah, you have a black one and a white one."
Yeah. She goes, "I see the LG. You have a black one and
Just
a white
the way
one."
she said it. It may not be funny now, but the way she said it was, we were both cracking up. And I
Yeah.
said, "Yeah, we don't discriminate in this household, okay? We don't discriminate." And she loved that.
She thought it was funny.
But I think that we're going to wind up with 2 white Speed Queens or 2 black Speed Queens or 2 gray Speed Queens, depending on what you want.
Depends what they have. We have to go to Pacific Sales for that.
Yeah, they don't even sell them at Best Buy, but Best Buy will pick up the old ones because of that Geek Squad situation.
Oh, yeah.
Should we get to In the News now?
In the news.
In case you were wondering, there is a Powerball winner of $1.3 billion.
Can you imagine?
It's not us.
And it's none of you guys either.
It might be the guy who won, or the woman in Oregon, might be watching.
I doubt it.
Can you imagine if you bought the winning ticket and didn't know?
I don't think there's anybody from Oregon watching us.
If you're if you're in Oregon and you're watching, will you please set Kelly straight on that. I want to know. Do we have anyone in Oregon? Anyone in Oregon out there? Do we have anyone in Oregon? So
we have Canadians, we have New Zealanders, we have South Africans.
Oh yeah, we're all around the world.
Norway. We got all over the world.
But no Oregon?
No, they're too woke over there.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure we have some fans in Oregon. Let us know, please.
A small little population, perhaps.
So the crazy thing is there was a delay of several hours in this particular drawing. It usually happens at, I think, 11:02 Eastern or whatever, 11 o'clock Eastern, 10:59. It was pushed back more than 3 hours, the Saturday night drawing, due to, quote, pre-draw procedures. But there was a drawing, and somehow the Beaver State was home to the winner. This is the 6th lucky player from the Beaver State.
The Beaver State?
They call it the Beaver State.
Ward, don't be so hard on the beaver.
This is the 6th lucky player from the Beaver State to go home with Powerball's grand prize, the last time occurring in June 2018. They don't know who the winner was, but in Oregon, you have to reveal your identity to claim the prize. So in some states, you can remain anonymous, form an LLC, and you never show up for the press conference. In Oregon, we're going to know who won.
Wow.
So somebody did, and congratulations. You can take the $1.33 billion prize can be paid over 29 years. Break it down, whatever that is, 30 into 1.3 billion, or a one-time lump sum of $621.1 million.
Wow.
And then you pay taxes. So you're walking with over $300 million in cash if you take the lump.
Damn. I'll take any kind of lump.
I'll give you a lump. We hope you enjoyed this Daily Smash. More tomorrow.
Isn't this the best present ever?
It's a really nice gift.
This is the best gift.
It's a really nice gift.
And it's just the craftsmanship on it. And it's homemade.
I can't believe she made 4 of them.
I can't either.
And sent them to us. Thank you again,
She's so generous.
Mary.
Thank you, Mary. I love you.
Have
and
a
I'm
great
going
day.
to think of you every time I wrap my body around your blanket.
Don't forget, you can't look right at that eclipse, okay? This is a public service announcement. And also, it can turn you into a zombie. So be very careful. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.